You're listening to the Dan Dakich Show on 1070 The Fan.
Hey, welcome back here to the Dan Dakich Show. This is Andrew Dakich co-hosting with my father, Dan. How'd I do?
Not bad. A little too radio guy. Now do it normal.
Hey, welcome back to the Dan Dakich Show.
Mikey Volovic on?
I am.
Mikey V.
What do you got? Andrew Dakich going to interview Michael Volovic. Michael Volovic, two-time state champion. You got to be, what? You got to be Mr. Basketball, don't you? Two state champion, in my opinion.
I mean, I'm not worried about that. I'll take a state championship over anything about myself.
Can we tell the story on air about you two idiots in Las Vegas?
No.
I think we shouldn't put that one out there yet.
Not yet? When do you think is a good time?
It was a great time playing under you with all our buddies. But
blah, 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 blah,
yeah.
blah. Can we talk about Vegas?
Let's not talk about
what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Vegas.
Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mike, toughest team to beat this postseason play?
Excuse, I didn't hear you. Can you say that one more time, please?
Who was the toughest team to beat this postseason play?
Honestly, Noblesville was quite a game. They really got after it defensively, and we were able to make plays at the end, allow us to win the game.
Mike, couldn't you see that Andrew was fishing for you to say Zionsville?
I mean, I'll be honest with you, Zionsville was a tough game, especially that first half when we played them, but we were able to make a little run in the third quarter, which helped us out.
What? How'd you stop Darius?
Darius who?
We had Zach McRoberts guard him, and Zach played very physical. And then when they threw it to the post, we all would dig down, all our guards, and I think we did a great job on him. And that started with the coaches by giving us a good game plan.
Best point guard you face this postseason. Careful.
I mean, I have to go with you, Andrew.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, Mike. Hey, how much fun is it winning state championships with your twin brother?
It's a lot of fun. We've been playing together since third grade, growing up, and just dreaming about this. And to do it back-to-back years, I'm like speechless. I honestly don't even know what to say. It's just great for the whole family.
Michael Volovic joins us coming off 2 straight state championships. Mike, we followed your scores, and basically, I guess at halftime against Zionsville, it was a pretty good game, Noblesville as well. But, man, you just blasted teams, at least early. Talk about how your coach, Scott Hetty, had you guys set up and prepared, because it seems like 2 things happened. Number 1, he got you. He had a great game plan, and number 2, you all paid attention to it. A lot of teams don't. You did.
Yeah, the coaches really prepare us well during the week for games with film and scouting reports, and the JV team also helps us out a lot by executing what the other team does during practice. And all of our players really lock in, especially on the defensive end, and we just go out and we just execute what our coaches want us to do, and that's what that allowed us to be successful this postseason.
Michael Volovic joins us on the Peterman Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing Hotline.
Who wins in a fight, you or James? He's gotten big now.
Good match. It'll be a good match.
When's the last time you did fight?
I'll be honest with you, we really have never gotten a legitimate fight.
Soft.
I like that.
Yeah.
No, I like that a lot. That's not soft. That's just like brothers being, smart. You don't need to beat the hell out of your brother. When's the last time you and your brother beat the hell out of somebody else?
Oh, that happens all the time.
I figured as much. All right, let's go through it, Mike. 2 state championships. You're going to walk on at Butler. Since this second state championship, has anybody been smart enough to say, look, I know you're walking on, but we'd like to recruit you?
To be honest, I have not heard from a college since I told Butler that I'd be walking on there.
Who was recruiting you before Butler?
A lot of smaller schools like DePaul, Anderson, and then I got a preferred walk-on from Indiana State, and then I heard Purdue talked to my coach a little bit, but there was no legitimate offers from any Division I or even Division II schools.
That's the most amazing thing ever. That's why those schools, it's why Anderson and DePaul are usually really good, because they're smart enough to know the kids in the state of Indiana that are just winners. And if you don't think Michael Volovic's a winner, you're out of your mind. There may be, because what are you, 5'0", weigh no pounds?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and he's won 2 state championships and been a leader. That tells me he's pretty good leader, pretty good winner. You played against him. Talk about Michael's attributes.
He's just the best defender I've played against, and just has the will to win and will do anything he can to win. I mean, he guarded VJ Beasham, who went to Notre Dame, and then Jalen Coleman, who's the top sophomore in the country.
Just guards them all, right?
Yeah, just guards them all, and they're all taller and stuff.
Yeah. Mike, I'm really happy for you, man. I mean, you're my second favorite player in high school hoops this year. Seriously, and I wish we'd have had you since you were like in 8th grade in AAU, just because you and your mom and dad and your family makes it fun. I appreciate you, Mike.
I'll tell you, that was the best experience playing under you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you saying that. You're the best, kid. Thanks for coming on. Congratulations. Tell your whole family.
I will. Have a good one.
All right. That's Michael Volovic, Peterman Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, Highland. Tough kid to play against, right?
Oh, my gosh.
He
just gets under your skin. He just knows just the little things that just make him so much tougher.
Best flopper ever?
Best flopper ever.
Nobody flops like Mikey V.
I tell him that every time. Best flopper ever.
Yeah, I feel like we're talking about him. We're not really. We say it with respect and admiration.
Yeah. He deserves everything he got.
I mean, but he's a great flopper.
He's a great flopper, and he gets the foul line. He just knows how to play. So nothing more. I mean, I think he should be up there for Mr. Basketball, if not Mr. Basketball. And for Pete, I saw Twitter the other day saying, "Oh, Jaylen Brown maybe should have made it over him for first team All State." No chance, just because of how he played. I
didn't see the first team All State team. Who was on it?
Who you would expect: Zach Irvin and Devin Davis, Bryson Scott, Demetrius Jackson, and there's a controversy between Jalen and Michael. I think it's easy to say.
Jalen had a really good year.
Yeah, no, Jalen's unbelievable.
And I know you have a lot of respect for him. You're not saying bad about him.
I'm not saying anything bad about Jalen because he's one of the top guards in the state as well. But I mean, maybe throw both of them on there. I mean, you have to throw Michael on there. Just the way 25-2, and their best player, and Crowley should be on there too. Maybe
he's really good.
18 points a game,
never misses.
Going to Marion next year. Kid going to Marion and kid going to Butler, and they win the best state championship twice.
And do it the hardest way. Because the sectional 8 is the most ridiculous sectional in the history of Indiana high school basketball.
But they were doing it throughout the year too.
That's true.
So,
this just in: Indiana high school 3A preseason softball